Hi, it's Den Hedges here on the couch today with Rashpal Sidhu. How you doing, Rash?
Very well, thank you, mate. You?
I'm not doing too bad. It's good to see you here today. Also, I just want to let people know what's been going on with you and your time with Progressive. So prior to Progressive, what were you up to?
So prior to Progressive, I had a full-time job working as an IT consultant, and I had some buy-to-let properties. And it was kind of, I was at a point where it was eating up quite a lot of my time, and I wasn't sure whether I was going to continue in property. So that was where I was before I, found you guys, really. So
brilliant. And how did you first come across Progressive?
So I decided that I needed to do something. I needed to do something better with these properties. I went to a local meet in Leicester, the first one in Leicester for quite some time. And I bumped into Andy there, who basically got me signed up to come to a multiple streams event. And that's how it started. Yeah.
And when was that?
That was about January last year. So he signed me up to come to multiple streams. I found out a little bit more about the courses that Progressive ran, and actually the first course that I actually attended was the Elite Speaker Discovery.
Brilliant. So just going back to your property side, how has that changed with being Progressive over the last, just under a year?
It's changed quite a bit. So for me, the property side now, as I said, I was considering whether I should still be in property. It was eating a lot of my time. I wasn't making enough from it. And now what I've managed to do is transform some of the buy-to-let properties that we had to service accommodation, and the service accommodation cash flow I now have is supporting a service accommodation business, where we're actually now helping other landlords and other investors to source and set up their own service accommodation property. And the business cash flow is now supporting not only myself but two business partners as well. So you've got a business,
Excellent. And you did mention, first of all, I must mention that I've seen Rash. Rash is in this month's YPN, so if you get a chance to have a look at it, you will see Rashpal. 2-page spread in the YPN, so have a chance. You did mention the ESD, the Expert Speakers Discovery event. How's that changed your life?
Yeah, I think, I've always known through life and through working and needing to communicate that, for me, that was a weakness that I had, and it was an area that I wanted to develop. And the only way I knew how to develop it was to just do that thing where you grin and bear it. You just battle through the nerves, deliver what you've got to deliver as a speech or a presentation, and just get out of there. And for me, when I did the Expert Speaker Discovery course, it was a revelation. For me, that was when it kind of, that light bulb went off. Wow, there's an actual way you can do this, which means you don't have to worry and stress about being on stage or being in front of a group of people. And it was just fantastic, and I absolutely loved it. Yeah.
Excellent. And how is your speaker career going now? Have you started out there speaking?
Yes, I completed the Expert Speaker Revolution 5-day course last month. In December, and that has given me now that kind of confidence to get out there. I'm going to be speaking regularly at the Waterloo PPN, so I've got a small segment each month, the sort of Ask the Expert segment there, and I'm going to be running a webinar, a monthly webinar with some of the SA investors and colleagues that I've kind of met and become friends with over the course of the last year, and hosting that. And then hoping to get out there really and start talking and speaking from stage wherever possible. So, from somebody who was frightened to get up in front of a room full of people to now having the confidence to just I want to get out there now.
Excellent. Sounds like a real opportunity. So another stream of income added under your belt there.
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. So if anyone was thinking about maybe they might want to get up and talk on stage, what would you say to them?
Yeah, if you were like me, and you can kind of relate to that, you know, that nervousness, not knowing how to structure your speech, and worrying about forgetting what you were going to say, fear of, you know, failure on stage. If you have any of those kind of issues, or you want to learn how to communicate your ideas across in a much more structured way and engage with people, then definitely it's a fantastic course. The Elite Speaker Revolution is a brilliant course. Sorry, Expert Speaker Revolution, and not only will it give you the skills and the confidence to be able to do that, but also you learn a lot about yourself. You know, part of the actual course itself is to develop your story. You know, what it is that changed your life, or a moment in your life that was pivotal, and very often you don't get that opportunity to reflect on those moments in your life. And through the course of the week, you can see people, you know, really discovering something about themselves. So from that perspective as well, it's fantastic.
Brilliant. So I think we're going to see a lot more of Rashpal Sidhu.
I hope so.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Rashpal. That was brilliant.
Thank
brilliant.
you.
And look forward to seeing you very soon.
Brilliant. Love it.
Thank you.